it says starting live. Are we live? Yes, I think we're live. Ah, yes, we are.
Hi.
All right.
I am the host of, what's your show called?
I'm Care Parenting.
Hi, I'm the host of Care Parenting. We fired the last host.
Woo!
Just kidding, just kidding. She's here.
We should fire the last
And
host.
she's fabulous.
Woo!
And she looks beautiful.
All right, and so what we're gonna do is pass it over. Look who's here too. So the real stars who know what they're doing. Yes. So.
And the
All
mom.
right,
And
who's gonna
Kat.
hold it? You gonna hold it? Yeah. All right, great. To make sure that we don't look. And at some point, what you could do, Jessie, Roberts Riley, is.
Hi, I'm Marsha Riley. I'm Marsha
Hold
Riley.
on, sorry, it's out of focus for some reason. Let me see.
I don't know.
Yes, it got
I always look better out of focus, so.
it's fuzzy.
It is fuzzy. Why is it doing that? I'm trying.
Hold on. Let me see. Is it fuzzy?
Yeah.
It is fuzzy.
Can I borrow it?
Yeah, maybe you can fix it.
We're gonna have a 7-year-old. Brilliant.
There we go.
Fix it.
Okay, now it's
I
better.
think I did actually fix it, believe it or not.
It's amazing.
She's got the magic touch. You hold it.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay. Well, we don't want to start the interview yet because we need to get our camera guys. So somebody needs to run and get the camera guys. Mummy, is anybody watching? And maybe they have
3
questions?
people are watching.
3 people are watching. But what questions? 2. Okay, right.
We lost one.
Okay, guys.
Come back.
You sure you want to keep holding that because you look like a princess today? You're Kristina the princess today.
I feel like a queen, to be honest.
Okay.
I
she's
need
the
a
queen
tiara.
today.
Kat, let's get me a tiara.
We should.
Okay.
We should.
I'm on it.
Would this be okay, or you prefer it to?
I don't know. Like she's like she has a fancy brown. Oh no, we don't want the yellow for sure. Like she's a queen
I'll go
today.
the yellow with your dress.
Yeah,
okay.
okay. Okay, she's a boss. She's a boss.
No,
today.
no, that's
you
good.
tell
That's
me.
fine. Whatever
Okay.
you want.
That's
Just
probably
say.
I
say-
am never
you
the
just
boss.
check. Good.
Checking. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, sorry. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay. So
5 people are
this is
watching.
like-
4 people are
But then I
watching.
can't hold it and like hold
So-
my cards. Oh
Want
my
me to
gosh.
hold it?
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, she's really the one important. I'm just asking questions.
I'll hold it towards you when you ask.
Wait, let me. How much time do we have? Can I put up another mic or
We have 30. We have till 4:30.
4:30?
It's 4:10.
To start or to finish?
No, we have until 4:30. That's it. But then I run back downstairs. I introduce somebody else.
She's a busy woman.
She is busy.
Everything is being taped. That's all right. That shows the real stuff.
Behind
Yeah.
the scenes.
We're genuinely cool. We're not putting on cool for the camera.
ever know that you're my hero?
Oh, that was my
I've never
favorite.
seen
That was
it.
actually one of my favorite childhood
Really?
songs.
I wish I could sing.
Mariah Carey is the bomb.
I just feel like a rock star in this, so I'm just gonna sing.
But you
over.
cook.
I do cook.
You cook because you used to.
High
Not
five.
this. I don't
High
do
five.
this. High five. Bam.
She actually used to have a cooking show.
I did.
Yes. While we could talk, maybe get to know you while we set up.
Yeah, I did have a cooking
You were
show
the
with
sticky
Oprah.
cook. Sticky
Yes.
cook. Ambush cook. You were the sticky cook.
Well, I was a sticky
Tell us a
cook,
story.
and then I entered the Oprah competition, and she gave me my own cooking show,
Right.
and then they named
I heard
the.
that is so amazing. She loves to cook. She wants to go on Shop
Oh,
Junior.
oh my gosh, you should do it.
Oh, yeah.
I love when kids cook.
Junior.
But
I love it too because
So then they named
she
it
cooks
that.
for me.
See, that's perfect. Yeah.
I do the best eggs.
Do you want to move in with me and cook for me every day? I think you'd miss your mom. I don't think that would work out.
Wait 1 minute. I did rent away for a week.
Oh, nice.
All on her own.
I'm not an
Wow.
airplane, so that was 9
She had to go all by herself.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, to
That's
Pennsylvania, is
impressive.
that what you're talking about when you went there? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You guys have gotten to know each other.
Yeah, we're like that.
Oh, really? I mean, like,
Yeah.
you were really talking about it.
1
Well,
second.
we bonded. It
Ready,
was
bonded.
resistance. So.
Yes.
Oh, right. Got it.
Your
Got it.
ears.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
But don't tell her about, like, you know, the SALARY parts and stuff.
Oh.
Any
I'm really a slow speller.
SALARY.
Oh, right. Gotcha. Thank you.
Marsha, where did
Thank
you get
you.
that
Because
dress?
you know
It's
I like it out.
gorgeous.
Yeah, well, I am getting paid the big bucks.
My dress is by
but-
Loud by Afia, and her dress is by the Little Black Dress.
Yes.
So one is in Port of Spain, one is in South, North, South.
Yeah.
So you know, depending on where you are.
Nissa, I went to the shop, the little black dress, and Nissa was like, "This, you're wearing this."
She looks fantastic today, though.
She
I
looks
just
fantastic
introduced
every
her.
time I've ever seen her.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've only seen her twice, but still.
Because I was like, your face. You've been here all day. Why does your face still look so good?
I know, right?
She's cool.
She has like this makeup touch. She didn't even touch her face, but she done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks
I bet
perfect.
she wakes up looking like that. Probably.
Probably.
And her hair was, I mean,
Oh my gosh.
whose hair stays like that
I know.
in the heat and everything? No,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I came
I
with
know.
my hair all down. I'll
Yeah.
have you all know. But It's very
My hair looks
right,
like
huh?
the same. My hair looks the same, but a little bit.
All right, we're getting fancy up in here, boy.
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh my gosh.
Well, then I feel like you should hold this and I should have that because you're the host.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, but you don't want to hold both. I get it.
Well,
I get it,
yeah,
I get
only
it. Okay,
because
you're
I
good.
can't.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Don't embarrass me.
No. She's a multitasker. She just doesn't want to show off right now. I got
Is
it.
that it? I got you. You see? You can tell why she's a professional.
I got you.
Ah, she's got me. High five. You got me.
She's having a high five.
She is. It's a high five kind of day. All right. As soon as you are ready, you're gonna let me know when we're gonna actually start with like the real questions. Maybe we can. I don't know. What are the questions?
Okay, 2 minutes and
All
I'll
the
be
questions that I
ready.
want to find out. Yeah, I secretly put in the interview because I was I'm a single mom.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm. In fact, actually, I did a live recently where I told my story.
Yeah.
Because up until a few months ago, we
And
were
you
still in
cried.
the whole, yeah, I cried. Because we were still in the whole, I don't know how, in fact, that's why she went on the airplane by herself. Because I couldn't afford to tickets. But it was kind of like, this is your dream, and there's
It's
no
like
way,
no way I can go anywhere. I have to do it.
yeah, there was no way that I could, I mean, lack of money should never be why her dream doesn't get done, you know? So it was kind of like, and
But I understand
In fact,
Gabby
I mean,
Douglas
the whole-
was 13 or I don't know how old she was, but she was in her teens. And when she was in her teens, she went away for 2 years.
oh yes,
And
that's
that
Gabby
one,
Douglas.
like,
Yeah,
go away for at least
Oh.
a week.
So is that your dream? Do you want to go to the Olympics? Awesome.
And so she met Gabby Douglas.
Wow.
She met Gabby
I
Douglas.
told her that.
Oh, so you really
I knew
do
that,
know
I knew
everything.
that.
Jeez Louise. Jeez. You can write a piece on her now.
I could, yes. I told you we're best friends now.
Yeah, apparently so. Are we ready?
1 minute.
Is this going to be in the shot?
No.
Oh, they're so cool.
It's like a blind scene.
But it's in there.
It's in there.
It's
That's
in
all right.
this one.
Lives are
Yeah,
fine.
down
Lives
here
are
might be
fine.
okay.
This is definitely a back of the scene.
Yes, this is
Yes.
this is behind the scenes. Yes, this is behind the scenes.
Dun,
You should have named
I don't
it
know how
behind
to
the
sit in this
scenes.
dress.
No, you're fine.
Dun,
You're
dun.
fine. Actually, you know what? Maybe that's a question.
Yeah.
Like, are you naturally small because you eat a lot, or is that just
All the
are you
time.
secretly really healthy?
No, I'm not secretly really healthy. I want to be. I was just telling her I want to
I
hire a
wanna
personal
be.
trainer someday, but I just don't. She'll tell you I don't sit much. Like I'm always on the go,
So
go,
that-
go, go, go. So I think that
that
helps.
helps.
But-
That helps.
I don't look as good as I do.
Yes. I totally understand. Because everybody goes, but you don't need to lose weight. And I'm like, I know what it doesn't look like.
I'm always like, you don't see what's going on.
You also do, you don't eat a ton.
You know what? I eat all day. Yes.
Yes.
I don't eat 3 meals. I eat like
Oh, phone ring. When the phone rings, does that mean it's
High
coming?
five.
I think so.
No, I don't
Is it
think
coming
so.
live?
so.
No.
We're still
Okay, so can we just like reject it?
Yeah, somebody.
Why are people calling?
We don't have
Don't
time to talk to you
call!
right now.
Yeah.
We're busy talking about how we look.
Don't call, guys. Don't call.
Yeah, you're right. I eat
Getting them
like
both.
10 little
10
meals.
different
I don't
times.
eat like.
Exactly.
Well,
Well,
we
it's
have,
on the
don't
go.
have time. Well, I mean, I don't have time to sit.
This is blue.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So Jessie doesn't eat by the table very often
Yeah.
because what they see is what they learn.
Yeah.
And I eat like
Sitting on
walking
the go,
around
yeah.
and
Sitting on the couch.
sitting on the couch
Yeah.
with the phone on, trying to
Yeah. I can't tell you how many times I will grab a bowl of whatever I cooked, and then I go to pick my kids up from school, and while we're waiting in line, like it's a
That's how
store,
you eat it.
I'm literally in the car in the line waiting to pick up my kids. Just
They-
I actually took a picture on Instagram of like, hello, what other moms are eating in their car right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not in the car enough.
Yeah.
We're not in the car.
You guys walk everywhere, or?
No, because we homeschool.
Oh,
And then I work from home.
Yeah.
Yes, my
You
love.
should do it when we have gymnastics.
Oh,
There you
yes,
go.
I
Bring
do.
your-
But that's when I
Bring
sleep.
a whole meal.
No, I
Everyone's
sleep
gonna
at
be jealous.
gymnastics.
Oh my god.
That's your sleep.
That's my sleep time.
You gotta fit that in.
I have a
Come
pillow
on, your
and a
way.
blanket in the
You want to
car.
come here?
Go
Because
ahead.
when
I'll
I'm
tell you
waiting on her,
Yeah.
This one
I
is
put my
the
shit up, and that's when I sleep.
That's
Like,
awesome.
proper knockout.
That's
That
my
is
me
when I
time.
get, yeah, that is my me time. That's my
That's
sleep time.
great.
That is my sleep time.
Look, see the Kristina sign now? I can't really see it right now.
Yes, me time. Yep.
It
yep,
looks
yep.
good in the shot.
Christina before, Christina after.
Here, hold on, I'm gonna just.
It's like a makeover show. She's good at this. She literally makes everything look better.
Okay.
This is her job in life. That's like the greatest talent. She makes
One
everything
day,
look better.
And this is the
you
shoe
are,
that
you
is
are what I aspire to.
I
Oh,
just
you're
took
so
it.
One day,
Shut up, yeah, because it's on a timer.
listen, I hope you give yourself a pat on the back. I hope you sit and you go, yeah, I've done well.
Oh,
I hope
thank
you
you.
do.
You're making me cry. Stop.
Okay,
Stop.
yeah. No crying, okay, no crying. That's okay.
You're
She's
so
downstairs.
sweet.
We'll just
Thank
call
you.
her back and we need to look at before we go
You're
downstairs.
so sweet. Thank you.
Sorry, so
Okay.
before we start, I just need a separate sound check. So if you could count to 10.
Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
She can count to 10. Can you count to 10?
10, 9, 8,
Croatian?
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh my God, this is me!
Wow.
That is so cool! This is me!
Dana съм tu за интервю с Маша.
How do you remember? Because you left pretty young.
Well, I was 14.
Oh, okay. So
And
you
my
know
whole
sometimes-
family's still back there. So I have like none of my cousins speak
she's from
English.
Croatia,
You
so
know.
it's
Do you see
Croatian.
them? You go back to Croatia?
I go back, yeah,
Okay.
to visit. Yeah.
Okay. I actually do have a backup question because I have no idea how long these questions are going to take.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just ask you that question now.
Yeah,
anyways.
ask me whatever you want.
Because you're leaving, you left, you said Croatia had a war,
Yeah.
and so your parents had to leave.
Yeah, we all left, but my parents never planned on. We never came here to move here. We came
Okay.
here to get away from the war, and then when the war ended, my whole family went back.
Right.
And I was just like ready for college, and
We're
I
gonna start
decided
to
I was
roll.
gonna
Yeah, she was up
Okay.
So everyone's cell phone is on.
That's a good
Vibrate.
point.
Vibrate.
Thank you.
Good
Yes,
point,
yes,
yes.
good point. Yep.
Thank God for brains around
Yes,
us.
I know.
Mine's off.
Yeah.
Totally. I use it for important things
Mine
like
died
parenting.
when I had kids.
Yeah, I know, right?
The big childbirth one just deleted.
Do you know this? That's scientific.
I believe it.
It is.
Your brain
It-
cells
no.
die.
When we talk about mom brain and
Yeah.
stuff, it's actually scientific.
I
That
believe
stuff
it.
happens, and so we genuinely have a
Yeah.
scientific, legit reason to forget everything.
Yes.
Good, great. I love that.
Yes,
That's a
it
good
is
excuse.
scientific.
Thank you.
It's scientific. I cannot quote what the science is, what the study is, but I do know that it's scientific.
Yes.
How many kids
Okay,
do you
looks-
have?
I have 3.
Any girls?
I do. The middle one's a girl. She's 12. She would love you.
And
And she's got curly hair like you.
Okay,
Blonde.
wait.
Right.
I'm being fixed. My wardrobe's being fixed. Is it fixed?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not showing anybody any
Can
random
I
stuff.
look like a
that-
grown up?
Oh, yes. You look stunning.
You both
Okay, I
do.
think,
Yes.
You both do.
Awesome.
She's just like a ray of sunshine. I love that dress. You're like,
This is a local dress.
I
It's a
am
local
here.
designer, so you
Well,
should get
yeah.
one before you go.
What's your
should.
favorite color?
I like blue.
Turquoise.
She likes
Oh.
turquoise.
You know what? My daughter
oh,
loves
Mateo
turquoise.
loves that, yeah.
She has a whole wall, and one wall in her bedroom is all like an aqua turquoise.
I like blue. Like the blue, you know the blue that's kind of like turquoise.
Yes, so we're ready.
All right. Take it your name is Kevin.
Yes.
Yes, somebody recognized you.
Kevin's got fans out there.
Really?
Yep. They say, that song guy is my buddy from college. What's up, Kevin?
Oh.
And that would be from Karen Francisco.
Oh!
Alright.
Hi, Karen!
All right.
Okay,
all set.
ready?
We're all set.
Yes.
Okay, great.
So we just have to project a little bit more. Than
Okay, no
yeah, and I'm
problem.
usually loud, so I'll try to be quiet.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
you can hold it a little further.
Like that?
She's
Yeah.
loud.
Okay, cool. All right. Because are you hearing me like this?
Yeah.
Because this is no longer like wildness. This is now we have to pretend that
Showtime.
we know
Showtime.
what we're doing in life.
Yeah, we do. We are very professional. Watch us.
But are you gonna side view?
Wait.
My forehead and nose kind of big on the side view. You know? Come on,
Wait,
man.
what's-
Are you fine? How am I looking there, Jessie? Am I looking good?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes. Wait.
We've got like 9 minutes.
Oh,
9 minutes. Oh, great.
Okay, we got it.
That's fine.
Whoa.
Let's go. Oh gosh, no, let's not start this being so serious. Yes, the program's actually there where it says what time I have to go back on. It's probably it says no, it's just to find out what time I have to go back on downstairs. There. So it says 4:30 somewhere. Right?
4:30.
Tell me when you're ready.
And interview at
And
4:30.
interview at 4:30 and then start
Hello?
what?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
No, what's the next time after 4:30?
4:40.
Okay, so
LED workshop
technically I have,
ends.
like a few minutes. They were giving me 10 minutes to walk downstairs. In this case, it'll be. Actually, no, I could probably just show them my shoe and then run off and change it
Yeah.
to show them that I have fancy shoes.
Okay, I'm all set.
Okay, great. So we're joined. Thank God this is not live.
I don't.
So we're joined on set by Kristina Kuzmic. Guys, if you do not know Kristina Kuzmic, then you live under a rock. Because, I mean, she has like 20 million followers. I find that so cool. She has made parenting her business. She's literally made parenting her business. She's showing us how to make parenting fun. Her aim is to raise cool kids that aren't a drain on society, somehow do it with her hair on, looking all cool, and not like entering the madhouse. I mean, that should just make her our hero, because I think that's all moms struggle, you know. How do I raise a good child, a good human being, and still be sane?
Without losing our mind.
Without losing it. Well, I just told you, when we were backstage, that it's scientifically proven. So it's okay if we lose some of our minds.
No, I don't think I'm completely sane. I'm not trying to, no, I'm not. We're not aiming to be completely sane. Just if we could keep a little bit of our sanity.
Just a little bit.
While
okay.
still raising good humans. Hello, overachievers, winners.
Yes.
Done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to ask Kristina some questions. These questions were actually submitted by our care followers.
Oh, cool.
And some of them because I was selfish and just wanted information. As you guys know, if you don't, again, you live under a rock. Kristina started off as a single mom. Yes. And I remember reading a lot of your stories about, you know, the moments with your now husband when you guys were really sick and stuff. And I mean, I really related to that because trying to date, and I homeschool, and I have businesses, and you have to feed the children. Like feed the children both through like earning money and actually cooking and then feeding.
Yeah.
So I cannot figure out how in the world do I start that dating. So what advice do you have for single moms wanting to get back out there? How do we start?
Well, okay, I think the main piece of advice I would give is I think a lot of times when we're single moms, we're so stressed out, we have baggage, you know, obviously there's some broken relationship behind, right? Because we are a parent and we have kids and a lot of us have financial issues and all this stuff. And so we tend to see ourselves as less than and we settle. And so a lot of times, you know, when a woman feels like she's ready, a single mom is ready to go out there and date, it's like any man that will show her any attention, it's like, oh my gosh, he loves me, we make it a really big deal and we ignore all the red flags, right? Because I can't believe that he loves me even though I have stretch marks and I have a kid and I have this and I have that. And so I think the main thing I tell single moms is you need to know your worth. Like, you're amazing. You are, I mean, I could cry just talking about it because I'm so passionate about this, but you are raising your kid on your own. You are working so hard. You are trying to provide your kid with a good life and, you know, basic needs and still trying to stay somewhat sane. Like, see yourself as the amazing rock star that you are, and when you can do that, that's when you will attract the right person and not settle for some guy that, you know, isn't the greatest thing ever, but you
and
just
they're
feel
actually
cool
not deserving of us.
Exactly.
I'm seeing her eyes watering up, and I'm getting goosebumps because that is so relate to that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, because we see the stretch marks and we see all the imperfections, and we see, oh my gosh, but I'm asking someone to come in and raise my child, and I'm asking someone to come into all this craziness, and we really do not understand what superheroes we are and just how valuable we are. That
and
is
I mean, and if you
solid
settle,
advice.
you likely will just end up a single mom again. So why settle?
So we don't want to end up a single mom twice. No, because once is bad enough. Twice is not cool.
Yeah, and also don't ever see your kids as a burden. Like, oh well, if he takes me, he has to put up with my kid. They're blessings, and any guy would be lucky to be able to be a part of my kid's life. You know, see it that way.
That, guys, like, phenomenal advice. I actually never thought of that. You know, like, you should be lucky.
Yes.
Like, you should be so lucky to have us.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's really all about that mindset change.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna stay. Maybe I should have like put these in order.
Who cares?
Handling divorce. So I actually have this as Kristina Kuzmic on handling divorce.
Oh, jeez.
How do you
take 3 hours?
Well, you have 3 minutes. How do you take care of your own broken heart while staying strong for your kids? Because I'm sure kids are going through their own challenges.
Yeah.
But you're going through what you're going through. Your heart's been broken. I mean, so many different things are going on.
Right.
How did you do it? Or what would your advice be?
I mean, 2 things. One is I really think it's important for us not to pour all our depression and stress on our kids.
It's a lot for them to carry, right? So there's, even though I'm very open with my kids, I think certain things we need to handle without them, you know, feeding off of all of that, because that's just going to stress them out, and they have their own stress as a kid. The other thing is, don't try to do it alone. I think women try to be these super women who, I'm going to do it all alone. If I can't do it alone, that means I'm inadequate. And no, I don't. That's something I speak on a lot. Because I think asking for help doesn't make you inadequate. It makes you brilliant because you are aware that we need community and we need other people. So surround yourself with supportive people who will help you through it. You can't do this alone. You shouldn't have to do this alone.
Right.
Yeah.
That is awesome. So let's go. Next one, because we have like 6 more minutes. Kristina Kuzmic on mental illness.
Okay.
I'm going to start off why this question came in, because I run a summer camp. And we had a situation where some parents were, like really non-inclusive. And they knew him from before and they didn't want the child in camp at all.
Wow.
And that got me really, really, really upset.
Yeah.
And, I mean, there's a big difference between a bully and someone who has who has something, like autism or whatnot. And it's something that we don't seem to get. Like, we don't seem to get the difference between, someone, like an adult, is just not a nice person versus someone who's genuinely going through something, And we need to understand those differences, and especially, like, in terms of children, how do you help your children? What is your advice to them, in terms of being an inclusive society?
Right.
It's a kind of maybe 2 questions in one, because there's the adults who suffer from their own challenges, but then there are the children who aren't developing at the same pace as everyone else.
Yeah.
So what's your advice to? Well, I know. I might know what your advice is to the adults, like just be good human beings.
Yeah. I mean, that's general advice even for, as far as like teaching our kids inclusivity. You can sit all day and tell your kid, be nice, don't, if you see someone sitting alone at school, go sit with them. If you're just talking and you're not living it yourself, they are not going to do it. We have to be an example to our children. So how are they seeing us treat people? You can say anything you want, but they are going to see with their eyes the way you, as a mother, as a father, are treating people. So if you want to raise good, kind human beings, you have to be a good, kind human being, period. No excuses. You have to choose it. And I think mental illness, I don't know how it is here in the U.S., there's still sort of this stigma around it. And I always think, my goodness, if somebody, fell down right now and had a heart attack in front of me, we would all call for help, right? But if somebody with mental illness needs help, it's like, oh, you can't handle it on your own, what's wrong with you? It bothers me so much. We need to see it as just, another need that, again, we need community, we need help. There are reasons for doctors, there are reasons for therapists, there are reasons for support groups. Reach out and don't see it as this thing. It's just like anything else.
It is.
And the truth is, we all have our own struggles, right? We all do. So who are we to judge somebody else? But one thing I've always told, my kids when they were little, they would say, Mommy, what do you think I should be when I grow up? And I would always say, kind. I want you to be kind. And I think there's just not enough emphasis on kindness. We want our kids to be successful and have the best grades and make a lot of money and, and have manners and all that. That's all great. But can we just make kindness a priority? Like, it's basic.
Good human being.
Yes.
That's what I want you to be.
Yes.
A good human being.
And they're not going to be there if they're not seeing us. And it's not even what we say to other people. Are they seeing us, judge with their eyes? How are we looking at people? Are we looking down at people? Our children are watching us every minute, and they're learning from what they see.
She's amazing!
Is that a truth bomb or what? No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Watch his mom drop some truth bombs. I hope you guys are giving us loves across there. I hope. So this one's a little bit serious. We're gonna end on a kind of a serious note, although I feel like she makes serious issues appear to be so palatable. She makes this thing palatable. Oh my gosh, I have to learn. Can I have you for an hour after to coach me? Imagine Kristina.
You do not need
coaching
any coaching. Are you kidding me?
Okay, so this one's called, because of course I'm speaking to the live, but I'm speaking to the camera. So many cameras. Kristina Kuzmic.
For a minute, for an hour, for a day, and say, we're just going to deal with this tomorrow, you need to step away. Because you should never punish your child because you're angry. You should be setting consequences for your child because they did something wrong, not because you are mad. So I always tell parents, if you can try to calm down, no matter how angry your child made you, no matter how bad your day was, once it is time to deliver that consequence or, punish your child, whatever your version of punishing your child is, you need to not be in an angry space. Because, again, you're not setting a consequence because you're angry. It's not about you. We make it about us. I'm having a bad day. I'm angry. I'm going to take it on my kid because he just ticked me off. Make it about the kid. What did the kid do? What's an appropriate consequence? And do it in a calm way. So let yourself step away. I think sometimes we feel rushed to fix, our kid made a mistake, our kid did something inappropriate, and we have to fix it right now. No, you don't. No, you don't. Get to a headspace where you are calm, you are in a good place. Go take a bath, go drink a glass of wine, go eat some cake, whatever you need to do.
In my case, beat a pillow.
There you go. Beat a pillow. And then come out and be like, you know what, sweetheart, we need to talk about what happened. Do it in a calm way. Here's the other thing. If you get into a screaming match with your kid, you end up looking like you're completely out of control. And a parent should always appear in front of their kid, especially when we're talking about consequences. I'm in control. Kids need us to be a leader, right? They need to know someone is in charge because it makes them less anxious. So the minute you lose control and you're just screaming to our children, especially, when there are no policies, right? So, there are so many words we don't even think about that come out. You're being, I've heard so many times in public, parents say, you're stupid, you're an idiot, We yell these things and we don't think about the fact that these kids will remember it forever. I still remember things. I'm 38 years old. I still remember things that were said to me when I was a kid. Not even by parent, by anybody,
anyone.
right? So we have to understand words are powerful and we have to use them very carefully with our kids.
Kristina, it has been my honor and my pleasure. Thank you so much for taking the time out to meet with us. Thank you on behalf of the entire Guardian Media Limited team and on behalf of Care Parenting.
Thank you so much.
This
was so fun. Yes, let's hug it out. Let's hug it out.
Yay.
Oh, thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
And how beautiful is she? Oh my gosh,
She's
stunning.
the queen today.
Stunning.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Thank you
Now,
so much.
guys, we're going because I have to go downstairs. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Let me
you.
get up.
That was
That was
Jess.
Yes,